Hey everyone! Brace yourselves for Incredibles. Then and Now. 2025, where the most inspiring tales of determination will blow your mind. From those who triumphed over rare illnesses to trailblazers who shattered boundaries, these stories show that anything is possible. You won't want to miss this. Hit play now. Get ready to be amazed by extraordinary people. Then and Now, 2025. These incredible stories of resilience, from overcoming rare diseases to breaking down stereotypes, will leave you speechless. They show that nothing is beyond reach. Hit play now and experience the unstoppable strength of the human spirit. Do you know someone who has conquered challenges that seemed impossible? Drop a 1 if you do, or a 0 if you don't. Don't miss extraordinary people who overcame limits. Then and Now to witness powerful stories of perseverance, and make sure to hit that subscribe button to help us bring you more incredible content. Moving on to the story of Edward Mordake, imagine a man with two faces, one in the front and one on the back of his head. The tale sounds like something out of a horror movie, but for centuries, the legend of Edward Mordake has both fascinated and terrified listeners. However, there is no medical evidence, birth records, or reliable historical documents to confirm his existence. Historians today believe the story may have been a shocking fabrication, a chilling myth rather than a true event. Still, the legend of Edward Mordake has not faded over the years. In 2014, the story was revived in the series American Horror Story, sparking renewed interest and bringing the legend back into the public imagination. Shortly after, an image went viral on social media claiming to be Edward's two-faced skull. However, it was later revealed to be a papier-mâché sculpture created by a famous artist, inspired by the eerie tale. The most popular version of the legend suggests that Edward was born in the late 19th century, with a second face on the back of his head, an unsettling image that continues to haunt those who hear the story. Unlike a conjoined twin, the second face was non-functional. It couldn't speak, eat, or act independently. Yet, according to legend, it could laugh, cry, and whisper horrible things to Edward in the dead of night. Haunted by this eerie presence, Edward is said to have begged doctors to remove the face, but when they refused, he tragically took his own life at the age of 23. For more than a century, the story has blurred the line between fact and myth, leaving the question lingering. Is it real, or just an urban legend crafted? Brahim Takiola has become one of the tallest people on the planet, standing at an impressive 246.5 centimeters, 8 ft 1 in. However, it's not just his height that makes him remarkable. It's his enormous legs. When Guinness World Records came to measure him, the results were staggering. His left leg measured 38.1 centimeters and his right leg 37.5 centimeters, officially making them the world's largest. While these record-breaking legs have certainly put him in the spotlight, they also come with their own set of challenges. Finding shoes for Brahim is nearly impossible, with custom-made footwear costing up to €3,500, $5,270. Simple tasks, like getting into a taxi, walking through a doorway, or standing upright in a room, have become daily challenges. In the small apartment in the Paris suburbs where he lives with his mother, Brahim can't even stand up straight. He often attracts attention wherever he goes, but he maintains a cheerful demeanor, happily posing for photos and answering questions about his condition. Brahim has acromegaly, a pituitary gland disorder that causes his body to produce too much growth hormone, leading to his extraordinary size. Despite the ongoing hardships, Brahim has learned to adapt to a world not designed for him. In 2006, a French doctor brought him to Paris for treatment, where a pituitary tumor was removed, normalizing his growth hormone levels. He now works at the St. Paul theme park near Beauvais, where visitors can take pictures with him. Brahim's story is a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit, demonstrating that even in the face of tremendous challenges, determination and adaptability can lead to greatness. Stephen Hawking, born in 1942 in England, was one of the greatest theoretical physicists of the 20th century. At 21, he was diagnosed with ALS and given only a few years to live. Despite being confined to a wheelchair and losing the ability to speak, Hawking continued to research, teach, and write books for over 50 years, defying all expectations. His resilience and contributions to science are truly remarkable. Stephen Hawking made revolutionary contributions to our understanding of black holes, the theory of relativity, and the origin of the universe. His book, A Brief History of Time, became a global phenomenon, making complex concepts in physics accessible to millions. Beyond his scientific achievements, Hawking symbolized the spirit of overcoming adversity and physical limitations. He once said, "No matter how difficult life is, you can always do something and succeed." Predicted to live only a few years, he defied the odds, living to 76 and leaving an immortal legacy in both science and humanity. The extraordinary life of Sultan Kösen stands as a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of immense challenges. Standing at an astonishing 8 feet 2.8 inches, about 2.51 meters, Sultan holds the title of the tallest living man on Earth according to the Guinness World Records. But his remarkable height is more than just a physical trait. It symbolizes resilience, determination, and an unwavering will to overcome adversity. Born in a small village in Turkey, Sultan Kösen's childhood was normal until a pituitary tumor triggered gigantism, a condition that caused his body to grow uncontrollably. By his teenage years, he had already surpassed the height of most adults, and daily life became a constant struggle against the limitations of his body. Along with gigantism, Sultan developed acromegaly, an overproduction of growth hormone in adulthood, resulting in a range of health problems, including severe joint pain, vision issues, and the necessity of using crutches to move around. Living as the tallest person in the room is far from glamorous, as many might imagine. For Sultan, even basic tasks like finding clothes that fit, shoes that are the right size, or getting into a car can present significant challenges. Yet he refuses to let his condition define him. Instead, Sultan channels his height into a source of strength, helping his family with everyday tasks such as changing light bulbs, reaching high shelves, and hanging curtains. His ability to adapt and turn his unique situation into an asset is a true testament to his resilience and resourcefulness. In 2009, Sultan Kösen's fame reached new heights when he was officially recognized as the world's tallest man by Guinness World Records, measuring 246.4 centimeters, 8 ft1 in tall, surpassing the previous record holder, Bao Xishun. This recognition catapulted him into the global spotlight, and he began traveling the world, meeting people from all walks of life, One of his most unforgettable moments occurred in 2014 when he met Chandra Bahadur Dangi, the shortest man ever recorded in London. The meeting of these two extreme figures of humanity became a historic moment that captured the world's attention. However, fame also brought its own set of challenges. Sultan's rapidly growing body began to take a significant toll on his health, leading to issues such as high blood pressure, joint damage, and heart disease. In 2010, he underwent advanced gamma knife surgery at the University of Virginia School of Medicine to stop the growth of his pituitary tumor and stabilize his condition. By March 2012, doctors confirmed the surgery had been successful, halting his growth at 251 cm, 8 ft 2.82 in. Sultan's story serves as a powerful reminder that true greatness is not measured by size, but by the strength to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles and keep pushing forward. Tom Staniford's journey is one of defiance and unyielding spirit. He is not only an accomplished Paralympic cyclist, a legal scholar, and a relentless athlete, but he is also one of just 8 people in the world diagnosed with mandibuloacral dysplasia with type B lipodystrophy, MDP, a rare condition that has left doctors puzzled for years. For a long time, there was no clear diagnosis, and Tom faced the uncertainty of not knowing what was happening to his body. Yet, despite the challenges, he refused to let this condition define him, pushing forward with determination and resilience. It wasn't until researchers at the University of Exeter mapped his genes that they discovered the mutation in the P gene causing Tom's condition. While the discovery was a milestone, Tom's goal wasn't just a name for his condition. "I'm unique, like everyone else," he says. His body doesn't store fat under the skin like most people, leading to type 2 diabetes. He also has a connective tissue disorder, making his ankles nearly immobile, along with low testosterone and mild hearing loss. Despite these challenges, Tom refuses to give up on his dream of professional cycling. In 2011, Tom became the British Paralympic cycling champion, surpassing many competitors through sheer determination. He turned training into a science experiment, refining his diet, endurance, and recovery to achieve peak performance. "Spending so much time on the bike, I used it to heal myself," he says. "Each race was a battle, and every victory proved that limits exist only if you accept them." In 2013, genetic testing revealed a mutation in the PIK3CA gene, a condition so rare it remains unnamed. But Tom continued to push forward, embracing new challenges. Alex Zanardi, born in 1966 in Italy, was a Formula One racer and a champion in the renowned kart series. In 2001, a horrific accident during a race in Germany cost him both legs and nearly his life. Doctors performed 15 surgeries to save him, and many believed his sports career was over. However, with remarkable determination, Zanardi not only recovered, but embarked on a new journey, one that pushed both his physical and mental limits to the extreme. After the accident, Zanardi returned to racing, using a specially designed racing bike for the disabled. He didn't stop there. He switched to competing in handbikes and won 4 Paralympic gold medals at the 2012 and 2016 Paralympic Games. His story inspired not only the sports world, but also touched the hearts of millions globally. Despite suffering another serious accident in 2020, Zanardi continued to persevere in his recovery. he remains a living. Asha Mandela's story goes beyond her remarkable hair. It is a powerful testament to her spirit, resilience, and deep connection to something greater than herself. For over 4 decades, she has devoted herself to the care and maintenance of her hair, transforming it into a symbol of personal growth and spiritual awakening. When Asha moved to the United States from Trinidad and Tobago, her decision to grow her hair long was not simply a fashion statement. It was a profound expression of her identity and her ongoing journey of self-discovery. Asha lovingly refers to her hair as her cobra child, a term of endearment for her long, flowing locks. To her, it's more than just a physical feature, it's a vital part of her identity. However, maintaining such extraordinary hair comes with its challenges. Asha's hair weighs an astounding 42 pounds, putting considerable strain on her neck. Washing it takes an entire 6 bottles of shampoo and 2 full days to dry, all while people around her often express curiosity about how she manages her hygiene. Caring for her legendary locks is a commitment that Asha shares with her husband, Emmanuel CH, a professional hairstylist from Kenya, who plays a key role in maintaining her extraordinary hair. At over 110 feet long, Asha's hair is longer than a school bus, stretching across a room, down a flight of stairs, and requiring a specially designed system for drying and carrying. For Asha, her hair is not just a world record, it is a spiritual journey, a lifelong dedication, and the very essence of who she is. Moving on to Kim Goodman. Have you ever witnessed something so bizarre that it made you question what's possible? While some people can bend their fingers backwards or pick their ears, what if you could make your eyeballs pop out at will? It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but that's exactly what Kim Goodman, a woman from Chicago, can do. She holds the Guinness World Record for the most bulging eyeballs, with an astounding bulge of 0.47 inches, about 12 millimeters. Her eyeballs actually protrude from their sockets, a sight so shocking that it has to be seen to be believed. Kim's extraordinary ability began in an unexpected way. One day, after hitting her head, instead of swelling or bruising, her eyeball started popping out farther than usual. Initially terrified, she soon realized that she could actually control the movement. Since that moment, Kim has been able to make her eyes pop out at will, whether she's laughing or yawning. Imagine waking up one day to discover you have a rare talent that no one else possesses. This extraordinary ability quickly turned Kim into a global sensation, making appearances on television shows and leaving audiences in awe with her eye-popping talent. She was even honored as one of the top 10 Guinness World Records achievements during the organization's 50th anniversary, a distinction not often awarded. Kim's talent has become a part of popular culture, featured in television shows, documentaries, and viral videos, captivating the curiosity of audiences around the world. Not all records are defined by speed, strength, or endurance. Some individuals make history by simply embracing their unique selves, like Mikel Rufinelli, the woman with the world's widest hips, which measure an astounding 8 feet in circumference. What's even more remarkable is that she stands at just 5'4" tall with a 40-inch waist, showing that the human body can take on truly extraordinary and unexpected shapes. What truly sets Mikel apart is her unwavering confidence in embracing her body and defying society's standards of beauty and size. She proves that true beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, inspiring countless others along the way. Her journey wasn't something she planned. At 20, she was an average woman, weighing around 180 libs. However, after giving birth to her first child at 22, her body began to change. With each subsequent pregnancy, her hips widened and she gained weight, eventually realizing that she had a body unlike any other. Doctors initially suspected that Mikkel might have lymphedema, a rare condition that causes excess fat to accumulate in specific areas of the body. But the real challenge for her wasn't just living with such a unique body, it was embracing it and living it to the fullest. While many struggle with body image, Mikkel confidently embraces her shape. She has transformed from feeling self-conscious about her appearance to fully loving and accepting herself. Do you know someone who has overcome adversity to achieve extraordinary things? Share your thoughts in the comments, or leave a comment about Defy. Be sure to check out more inspiring journeys in extraordinary people, past and present, and don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming stories. As a plus-size model, Mikkel embraces her curves without hesitation, becoming a powerful advocate for the self-love movement. But what does true confidence really mean? Is it about fitting into societal standards, or is it about unapologetically being yourself? Living with 100-inch hips comes with its fair share of daily challenges. Simple tasks, like getting through doorways, can be a struggle. Regular chairs don't work for her, so she uses specially reinforced furniture. Sleeping requires a custom 7-foot bed, and driving a small car is out of the question. She drives a van instead. Despite these challenges, Mikkel's confidence and commitment to self-love remain unshakable. Despite the challenges she faces, Mikkel is supported every step of the way by her husband, Reggie Brooks, who loves her for exactly who she is. Their relationship is a powerful reminder that true confidence comes from fully accepting yourself, no matter what others may think. Mikkel's story serves as a beacon of inspiration for anyone striving to love and embrace themselves, showing that self-acceptance is the key to living authentically. Yuichiro Miura, born in 1932 in Japan, is a professional skier and renowned mountain climber. What made him truly admired around the world, however, was not just his sporting abilities, but his unyielding spirit to defy age and demonstrate extraordinary physical strength. In 2003, at the age of 70, Yuichiro became the oldest person to conquer Mount Everest, the highest mountain on Earth. Miraculously, he didn't stop there. Despite battling heart disease, bone and joint issues, and the challenges of aging, he continued to break records, climbing Everest again at the age of 80 in 2013. Yuichiro Miura is not just a climber. He is a symbol of unwavering will and perseverance. After each heart surgery, he pushed through the pain, training and recovering to prepare for his next challenge. He once said, "Old age is not a barrier if you have a clear goal and a strong enough passion." These words have become a powerful source of motivation for millions around the world, particularly the elderly. Now, over 90 years old, Yuichiro continues to inspire by sharing his story through speeches and campaigns. He is living proof that the strength of the human will can push individuals past seemingly insurmountable limits. Jyoti Amge's story is a powerful testament to resilience and the ability to defy expectations. Born on December 16, 1993, in Nagpur, India, Jyoti's childhood seemed typical until she stopped growing at the age of 5. Diagnosed with osteodysplastic primordial dwarfism, a rare and severe form of dwarfism, Jyoti's future appeared to be filled with obstacles that most could not even imagine. Though she would never grow taller than a certain height, Jyoti refused to let her condition define her. Instead, she turned it into a source of motivation, pushing herself to achieve greatness in ways that few thought possible. At the age of 4, Jyoti began school, where she faced daily challenges, such as needing specially designed furniture to fit into her classroom. Despite these obstacles, her spirit remained unshaken. Jyoti harbored dreams of traveling the world, and she soon achieved one of them by breaking the record for the shortest living woman, measuring just 24 inches, 61.95 centimeters. But that was only the beginning of her journey. Her passion for acting took her even further, as she appeared on the popular Indian reality show Big Boss and later landed a role as Ma Petite in the Hollywood series American Horror Story, Asylum. Jyoti has had the privilege of meeting other record holders, including Chandra Bahadur Dangi, the shortest man in history, in 2014. In a remarkable turn of events, at 62.8 centimeters tall at the age of 18, Jyoti was finally taller than another person for the first time, a milestone that held deep significance. This moment wasn't just about a number, it symbolized her refusal to be defined by size. Jyoti not only overcame the challenges posed by her condition, but also shattered all expectations, emerging as a global symbol of resilience and determination. Mandy Sellars' story is a powerful testament to resilience in the face of adversity. Born in 1975 in Lancaster, England, Mandy's childhood was anything but normal. From birth, her legs and feet grew uncontrollably and at an abnormal rate, leaving doctors baffled. Initially, they suspected she had Proteus syndrome, a rare disorder linked to Joseph Merrick, or perhaps an even rarer condition. It was later discovered that she had a mutation in the PIK3CA gene, similar to Tom Staniford. At the age of 7, doctors doubted she would survive and recommended amputation, but her mother refused, believing that Mandy deserved a chance at a normal life. Mandy not only survived, but she thrived. Despite her legs growing to extraordinary sizes, she approached life with unwavering determination, refusing to let her condition define her. Overcoming countless obstacles, Mandy became a symbol of resilience, showing that with a strong will, even the greatest challenges can be overcome. She graduated from university, lived independently, and became a motivational speaker, sharing her journey on shows like Good Morning Britain. Her story proves that the human spirit has the power to redefine what is possible. Now let's turn to Patrick Deuel. Have you ever encountered a challenge so overwhelming it felt impossible to escape? For Patrick, this wasn't just a feeling, it was his reality. At his peak weight of 1,071 lbs, about 486 kilos, he became one of the heaviest men in history. But beyond the staggering numbers and media attention was a man determined to take back control of his life in a body that no longer served him. Patrick's story wasn't always one of struggle. He grew up in Grand Island, Nebraska, enjoying a normal childhood and even earning the prestigious Eagle Scout title. After high school, he attended college and worked as a restaurant manager, a job that, unfortunately, came with its own challenges around food, which contributed to his uncontrollable weight gain. What began as quiet, almost unnoticed struggles slowly escalated into life-threatening problems. For 5 long years, Patrick lived in a room with no fresh air, unable to leave, trapped in a body that held him captive. When Patrick urgently needed medical attention, moving him became an almost impossible task. His home wasn't built for someone of his size, and half of it had to be demolished just to get him out. A standard ambulance couldn't even accommodate him. A special truck, brought in from out of state with wider doors and a winch system, was required to transport him. But the true challenge wasn't just the transportation, it was his health. Heart failure, diabetes, high blood pressure, pneumonia, and arthritis had all taken their toll. His body was slowly but surely failing him. Doctors were blunt. Without drastic action, Patrick wouldn't survive. In the face of this grim reality, he made a courageous choice. He chose to fight. Patrick underwent gastric bypass surgery and adhered to a strict 120-calorie-a-day diet. The results were nothing short of remarkable. He shed over 550 llbs, and for the first time in years, he began to see a glimmer of hope. "I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel," he recently shared. Patrick's journey stands as a powerful testament to the sheer will and determination it takes to transform a life. Cody McCasland was born in 2001 in the United States with a rare congenital condition called sacral agenesis, which left him without leg bones. From birth, Cody underwent numerous major surgeries, and both of his legs were amputated before he turned 1. However, rather than allowing adversity to defeat him, Cody chose to live with a positive mindset, always striving to overcome his limits. With the help of prosthetic legs, Cody learned to walk, run, swim, and even participate in sports like a true athlete. From a very young age, he displayed a never-give-up attitude and incredible determination, earning admiration from everyone around him. Cody didn't just overcome difficulties, he continually challenged himself in new areas. He became a para-athlete, competing in numerous athletics and swimming events, where he won dozens of medals. Beyond his athletic achievements, Cody became a source of inspiration in the community, regularly attending events and visiting hospitals to offer confidence and encouragement to others facing similar challenges. Now, as an adult, Cody remains a living testament to mental strength and an unwavering will to live. His journey is a miraculous story of someone who dared to dream, dared to act, and surpassed every limit he once thought impossible. Turning to Zhang Ruifang, a 101-year-old woman from China, her story illustrates how aging can take on unexpected forms. As we age, we typically see wrinkles, gray hair, and achy joints. But for Zhang, aging manifested in a completely different way. A few years ago, her family noticed a rough patch of skin on her forehead. Initially, it seemed harmless, but over time, the patch hardened, grew larger, and eventually developed into 2 distinct horns. Things took an even stranger turn when a second horn began growing on the opposite side of her forehead. At first, her family, particularly her youngest son, who was in his 60s, wasn't too concerned. But as the first horn fully formed and the second one appeared, they couldn't help but wonder if their mother was becoming something beyond human. Doctors eventually diagnosed her with cutaneous horns, a rare condition caused by a buildup of keratin, the protein found in hair, nails, and animal horns. Things took an even stranger turn when a second horn began growing on the opposite side of her forehead. At first, her family, particularly her youngest son, who was in his 60s, wasn't too concerned. But as the first horn fully formed and the second one appeared, they couldn't help but wonder if their mother was becoming something beyond human. Doctors eventually diagnosed her with cutaneous horns, a rare condition caused by a buildup of keratin, the protein found in hair, nails, and animal horns. Normally, dermal horns are only a few millimeters long, but in Ruifang's case, they grew to an unusually large size. While surgery can remove the horns, it doesn't prevent them from growing back. Despite this, Zhang Ruifang has become a local legend. Some villagers view her condition as a symbol of wisdom, while others regard it with fear, seeing it as something strange and mysterious. Zhang Ruifang's resilience and acceptance of her uniqueness have turned her into a symbol of strength, pushing the boundaries of both aging and medical understanding. While her rare skin condition may make her an oddity, her unyielding spirit has inspired many, demonstrating that differences can be a source of power. Her story offers a fresh perspective on how people confront the unexplainable, much like the journey of a man in Indonesia who has battled another rare condition. Dede Koswara, known as Dede Koswara in the story, faces a tragic reality as his body grows like a tree, with skin multiplying uncontrollably. He suffers from epidermodysplasia verruciformis, EV, also known as Lutz-Lewandowski syndrome, a rare genetic disorder caused by an uncontrolled HPV infection. This results in wart-like tumors covering his entire body, weighing over 13 llbs, about 6 kilos, which burden his arms and legs, turning even the simplest tasks into impossible challenges. The condition affects him not only physically but also emotionally, leaving him feeling isolated from the world around him. Dede's condition has deeply affected his personal life. After 10 years of marriage, his wife struggled to cope with the challenges of his illness and his inability to work or support their family, leading to their separation. As a result, Dede became isolated, cut off from both his family and the outside world. His local community in Bandung, Indonesia, often saw his condition as a curse, which only intensified the stigma he faced. Despite these hardships, Dede's story has drawn global attention, earning sympathy and admiration from people around the world who have witnessed his unwavering battle. In 2008, Dede underwent groundbreaking surgery to remove more than 13 lbs of tumors, a pivotal moment in his life that was widely covered in the media, including shows like Discovery Channel's My Shocking Story. The results were nothing short of miraculous. He could wear slippers, hold a pen, and even enjoy solving Sudoku puzzles. However, his battle wasn't over. The EV condition caused the tumors to reappear, forcing him to undergo surgery twice a year to control the growth and prevent infection. Just 3 months before his death in 2016, Dede was hospitalized once more. While his physical strength had weakened, his doctors were amazed at his resilience, and his indomitable spirit remained unwavering until the very end. Dede's sister recalled that in his final days, he was unable to speak or feed himself. Despite his physical weakness, he refused to give up and held on to hope. Dede's perseverance stands as a testament to the strength of the human spirit, showing that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, determination can triumph. His story is not only about battling illness, but also about the power of human will, inspiring millions around the world to keep fighting, no matter the obstacles. Nick Vujicic was born in 1982 in Australia with congenital tetra-amelia syndrome, a condition that left him without arms or legs. His childhood was filled with tears as he faced teasing from classmates and struggled with deep feelings of despair. There were moments when he thought about death as a way to escape. However, with the unwavering love of his family and extraordinary determination, Nick gradually learned to adapt to his unique body. He practiced using his small left leg to type, shave, and even play sports and surf. Not only did he overcome these Nick Vujicic was born in 1982 in Australia with congenital tetra-amelia syndrome, a condition that left him without arms or legs. His childhood was filled with tears as he faced teasing from classmates and struggled with deep feelings of despair. There were moments when he thought about death as a way to escape. However, with the unwavering love of his family and extraordinary determination, Nick gradually learned to adapt to his unique body. He practiced using his small left leg to type, shave, and even play sports and surf. Not only did he overcome these challenges, but he also graduated from university with a bachelor's degree in accounting and financial planning, marking the start of his remarkable journey as an inspiration to others. Nick has become one of the world's most renowned motivational speakers, traveling to more than 60 countries and sharing his message of faith, hope, and the meaning of life with millions. His books, such as Life Without Limits, have transformed the way many people think around the globe. Beyond his successful career, Nick is also a loving husband, father, and the founder of the organization Life Without Limbs, which supports the global disabled community. His journey from a boy born without limbs to an icon of courage has turned Nick Vujicic into a living testament to the power of will, an extraordinary individual who has shattered the limits that once seemed insurmountable. Michelle Kish's journey is much more than just her physical appearance. She needs around-the-clock medical attention, with a nurse by her side at school and frequent trips to the hospital for treatment. Yet, despite these struggles, Michelle remains one of the happiest and most resilient individuals you'll ever encounter. Her dream is to become a pediatrician, using her own experiences to make a difference in the lives of others facing similar challenges. Like any 20-year-old, Michelle dreams of finding true love, someone with long hair who truly understands her heart. Despite the many hurdles she's faced, Michelle has blossomed into a smart, fun, and outgoing young woman. She loves playing the piano, enjoying games on her iPad, and spending quality time with her dog, Piper. Her boundless energy and positive attitude serve as a true inspiration to everyone around her. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be misunderstood from childhood all the way into adulthood? Michelle's story is made even more touching by the fact that her mother, Mary, was completely unaware of her daughter's condition during her pregnancy. From the moment Michelle was born, doctors knew something was wrong. However, her rare condition was so unusual that it left even the medical professionals perplexed. Michelle Kish, a young woman, was thrust into a battle when she was diagnosed with Hallermann-Streiff syndrome, an incredibly rare genetic disorder affecting just 1 in 5 million people. With no clear understanding of what her future would hold, both doctors and her family were left uncertain. Michelle's condition was especially severe, as she exhibited 26 out of the 28 known symptoms of the syndrome, including facial deformities, a beak-shaped nose, a receding chin, cataracts, a high forehead, brittle bones, dwarfism, chronic lung disease, cardiomyopathy, hair loss, and a host of other health complications. Each day presented Michelle with new physical and mental challenges, making her journey all the more difficult. Despite the overwhelming health challenges and uncertainties, Michelle confronted every obstacle with remarkable strength. She endured countless hospital visits, to the point where the hospital felt like a second home. While her family was always by her side, offering love and care, they couldn't help but feel anxious about the unpredictable future, unsure of what would lie ahead for Michelle. Yet, with an unwavering spirit of optimism and resilience, Michelle carried on living a meaningful life, demonstrating that mental strength and determination can conquer even the most daunting challenges. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you even more inspiring stories. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to share more unforgettable moments with you.